He stayed late at school. That was his first mistake. This story gets worse every second, and if you've ever stayed late alone, you need to hear this. It started like any normal day. Nothing felt wrong. Nothing seemed out of place. But sometimes, that's how it begins. Normal. Quiet. Almost too quiet. Daniel stayed late after school just to finish some work, something he had done before. But this time, something was different. The building was empty. The hallways were silent. Too silent. The kind of silence that feels wrong, like something is missing, or something is waiting. Then he heard it. Footsteps. Slow, steady, coming from the hallway. At first, he ignored it. He thought it was a teacher, maybe a janitor. But the footsteps didn't pass. They stopped, right outside his door. That's when he realized something was wrong. Very wrong. The air felt heavy, like the room itself was holding its breath. Then the door handle moved, slowly, turning, like someone was trying to get in. Daniel froze. He couldn't move. He couldn't breathe. Everything went quiet again. Too quiet. At this point, he should have left, but he didn't. And that was his first mistake. He stood up, slowly walking toward the door. Every step felt heavier, like something didn't want him to leave. He grabbed the handle and opened it. Carefully. The hallway was empty. No one there, no sound. Nothing, or at least, that's what it looked like. He stepped outside, looked around. Still nothing. Then he went back in, trying to convince himself it was nothing. But it should have stopped there. It didn't. A few minutes passed. Then he heard something else. This time, inside the room, a sound. Soft. Dragging. Like something moving across the floor. His heart started racing. He slowly turned around and froze. His backpack. It had been on the desk. Now it was on the floor, closer to the door. He didn't touch it. He didn't move. So how did it get there? Think about that for a second. Something moved without being touched. That's when fear really set in. He grabbed his things, ready to leave. But then his phone buzzed. A message. Unknown number. At first, it looked normal until he opened it. Don't leave yet. His heart dropped instantly. He looked around. Nothing. No one. Then another message came. I see you. Now, here's the scary part. There was no one there, or at least, no one he could see. The room felt smaller, like the walls were closing in. He rushed to the door, reaching for the handle. And then, a whisper, right behind him. So close, he felt it. Stay. He couldn't move. Everything stopped. Slowly, he turned around, expecting to see something, anything, but there was nothing, just the empty room. Silent still. Then his phone buzzed again. Another message. This time, a photo. His room taken from behind him. Just seconds ago, his hands started shaking. He turned quickly, but nothing was there, or at least, nothing visible. Then he noticed something, the reflection in the window. He saw himself, standing there, but something was wrong. The reflection didn't move the same way. It was delayed, off like it was copying him, learning him. His breathing got heavier, then the reflection moved on its own. It turned its head and looked directly at him, smiling. That's when everything changed. His phone buzzed again. You should have left. That's when he realized he was never alone, not even for a second. Something had been there watching him. The entire time he ran straight for the door, not looking back. But as he ran, he heard footsteps behind him, matching his pace, getting closer, faster. He didn't stop. He couldn't, because he knew if he looked back, he would see it, and if he saw it, it would be over. He reached the exit, pushed the door open and ran outside, finally stopping, breathing heavily, thinking it was over. But then his phone buzzed. One last time. He looked down slowly, afraid of what he might see. "I told you. You can't leave." His heart stopped. He turned back toward the school, and for a brief moment, he saw something in the window, standing there, watching him. Not moving, just staring. Then it disappeared, and to this day, he refuses to talk about it. But one thing is clear, the signs were always there. He just didn't notice them, until it was too late. So think about this. What would you do if this happened to you because the next time you feel alone, you might not be? And sometimes, the scariest part isn't what you see. It's what's been there the entire time.